Hello, I'm probably riding my bike. Come and join me for a typical Saturday for me in Seoul. Beautiful -6 degrees Celsius morning, riding off to the flower market just across to the other side of the river to Gangnam Express bus terminal. My wife has been away for a couple of weeks, so I thought it'd be nice to fill the house with some flowers. Also, it's just something I quite often do on a Saturday anyway, usually with her. Also, I just installed the front racks and panniers on my bike, so I was really eager to use them. It's about 7:30 in the morning in Seoul, and Korea really does live up to its name of land of the morning calm during the weekends, not during the week. It's basically this quiet before 10 a.m. every weekend. Here's a beautifully ugly express bus terminal. Always lock your bike. You can already see all these people leaving with their big bunches of flowers into the bus terminal. It's really modern and a lot nicer than any bus terminal at home. In England, they're always a bit grim and depressing. Right, here we are on the 3rd floor, a bustling wholesale flower market where you can also get flowers for yourself. It's open from midnight till midday, so the staff must work really hard and be so tired by the time I'm there towards the end of their shift. I chose these flowers because I liked the sajangnim. Wrap them up for you. Here's my haul. When the weather's nice, I like to take a little trip to the 10th floor rooftop for the nice views. Huge bus station, always longing for a trip. A random place for a church as well. Let's go back down and pack up my flowers on my bike. Put them in the front panniers purely just so I could take pictures and videos of them. I usually bring some kind of ratchet strap to hold them all together, but I forgot it today, so wibbling and wobbling around, but they never fell out. Back out to the Han River and heading home again to arrange the flowers before I head out for another ride. All this for 50,000 won, about $40 or £30. I think they look pretty sweet, and I think my wife will be happy. Right, back on the bike, you're probably not here for flower content. You're probably here for just riding bikes. Maybe food, maybe coffee. So let's go for a coffee. One of my favourites down in Yongsan, near Yongsan Station. Right now I'm heading through the Sangakji area. Seoul's already getting busier. Early afternoon now, and all the queues start forming in the hot places. Here's Travertine Cafe, one of my favourites. Le Cabre Beans from Denmark. He's always really particular about how he puts the coffee down. I always try and reach out and help, but I've just got to wait. In the winter, my go-to is always a kind of a latte or a flat white or cortado. Summer are always like a iced drip coffee, especially in Japan, because they're incredible. I really like this area because they renovated a lot of the old buildings. And there's still some old Korean charm, like this mobile fishmonger. Charming, but an absolute nuisance if you're trying to sleep in the morning. While I was having my coffee, I found out that my friend Hyunuk wasn't far away, so we decided to meet up at another friend's cafe up the top of Haebangchon. Weekends in Seoul are for protesting. I think these are the Taeguki Bude. I think they're basically Korea's version of right-wing, Make America Great Again nationalists. To be honest, I think most of them are just lonely and need some company on the weekend. These kind of hills, when I cycle up these, I remember why people think I'm a weirdo for just cycling everywhere all the time in Seoul. But strangely, I enjoy it. Maybe I'm a masochist. Here's my friend Hyunuk. 안녕하세요. And let's go into my friend Baptiste's cafe, Touski. Also a record shop. Nice vibes, good music, good coffee. Baptiste, 한국말 잘하시네. Let's go for another little ride together. Just got to fill my bag with a heavy load. The happiest man in Seoul. Hyunuk's always smiling. But it's hard not to smile when you have views like this. Some dedicated filming even when we're cycling up steep hills. Back down the hill and Hyunuk went home. 잘 가. Another thing I do most weekend is some kind of tinkering with my bikes, and today is a bar swap to Nitto Billie Bars. I've had these Losco bars on quite a few different bikes. I really like them. I just don't think they look that nice on the Atlantis. I don't think they really match. And I have the Albatross bars too, and I found them a bit narrow, not enough hand positions, so I wanted to try the Billie Bars because they're kind of good balance in between. Don't have an air compressor, so the way I get grips off is with some alcohol and a metal chopstick. It works good enough. I went a few years working on bikes without a stand until I finally caved in, and now I can't believe I never had one. It just makes it so much easier. And now I'm getting a bit older, my back is very grateful. This is how you ride a bike. It's a pretty long stem at 130 millimeters. I think it's right for these very swept back bars. Rivendell friction shifters, pull brakes, some Nitto bar ends. The grips are way easier to put back on than take off. A little bit less elbow grease. Now some time for some fine tuning, but I can change it all later when I'm out on a ride to whatever feels right. Took me a little while to decide where to have the levers and things, where I want to have space for my hands. But again, I can change that later on. And I was excited to go out and get on another ride after doing all my adjustments. Let's go. New bar's looking good and feeling good. I'll probably do a review later on. Some alcohol for the deceased. This little temple with some good views. These have a lot more space for different hand positions than the Albatross or the Loscos. And just a bit of fun at this beautiful wall. The house behind it is always empty. I'm sure someone mega rich owns it and has some cool parties there. I'm really enjoying sharing my rides with you, so I'm going to post a video every weekend. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. See you later.
Our secret language.